What's up, y'all? It's your girl Taj Mahal, and yes, I'm back again with yet another video. If you haven't seen my last story time, please go back and watch that. Quick synopsis: I had to do a pop-up that was quite unnecessary, but you want that story, then you got to go back and watch that. But if you're here, welcome. This, if you haven't already could tell by the title, was a crazy incident. Now, yes, my friend got beat up, and as unfortunate as that was, I just feel like it wasn't my fault. I need y'all help. So make sure you like this video, you get up in them comments, make sure you watch this joint all the way through, because I need y'all to tell me, was it my fault that she got beat up, or, you know, was it an unfortunate line of events that was really her fault? I don't know. Let's get to it though. So this happened mad years ago, whatever, like a long time, probably high school. It was this one day, and it was me. We gotta give her a name. We're gonna call her Meanie. And we're just gonna call her Meanie because you know them friends that is like really like not your friends, and like they act like y'all cool but really be talking shit. Or like they'll make a joke about you to you but make it funny, and you don't realize like you're the joke till later. Like, yeah, it was them type of vibes. But that was my dog at the time, so we was rocking, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't know we wasn't cool. But whatever. So we're gonna call her Meanie. It was me, her, and her dude at the time. He needs a name too. Hold on. Alright. Okay, we're gonna call him Jabberjaw. Y'all remember that show? Okay, hold on. I'm about to show my age real quick because I know y'all remember that show back in the day, Jabberjaw. What the fuck? It was like Scooby-Doo, but with a shark or whatever. If I can find a picture, I'm going to put it right here. But that's Jabberjaw. Like, I used to love that show. But we're going to call him Jabberjaw because he just used to run his mouth. And I don't like that. Like, I just don't like men that like to do a lot of talking. Like, not even men because we were really young. But still, like, shut up. So it's me, Meanie, and Jabberjaw. I don't know where we was coming from, for real. But we were going back to her house, and her mom used to let her have a little more freedom than my mom would. I grew up in a strict household. Yeah, okay, I'm going where? I need a destination, names, addresses, phone numbers. No, it wasn't like that at Meanie house. Like, her mom was real cool, whatever. So we was just out and about. So me, Meanie, and Jabberjaw, we were just out, and we were about to go back to her house. I remember that. And we're coming out of the train station to go on the bus, and I don't know what y'all call them where you're from. Where I'm from, we call the subways trains. So, yeah. So we're getting off the train or whatever. And I'm coming up to the surface, you know, ground level. And we're about to cross the street to get on the bus. And I'm ahead of everybody. I don't know why. I just am. So I was ahead of everybody. And I'm about to cross the street first. And I don't know. I was with my friends. I feel like being extra, so I'm crossing the street, but being dumb in the street, you know, taunting them like, you know, being a dickhead, because we're young and we're kids, we could do that. And it was like a slow day, so I'm playing in the street, like, why not? Now, it was a car coming. I seen it. You know, it was a good distance away, so, you know, I'm still fooling around the street, doing dumb shit, because that's just what the fuck I was doing at the time. And by the time the car got back up to me, I'm like on the other side of the street now, where the opposite traffic is coming. And I'm still being a dickhead in the street. And my friends is across the street. Cool, right? I thought so. So the lady in the car, she's talking hella shit to me. Wow, shit. Like, I don't understand what her problem really was, because I wasn't in her way. But the lady wanted smoke with me for no reason. Now, she's at a red light, so she just talking out of her neck. And me, I did not give a fuck. Now, I told y'all in my last video, I do not like confrontation. I don't really give two fucks what this lady talking about right now. Like, you can yell all you want, but lady, you're in a car and we get on the bus. Like, what's your beef? So I just ignored it or whatever, let bygones be bygones, and I'm just across the street now. Meanie and Jabberjaw are about to cross the street, and Meanie see what the fuck is going on, and she is not having it. And I'm just like, hold on, it's not that serious. Like, she started yelling at the lady, like, who the fuck are you talking to? It really got crazy. And like, yes, defend your friends if that's what you want to do. This is where, pause the story real quick, because this is where I feel like it stopped being my fault after a while, because I did not care what this lady had to say. However, Meanie was on 10 already. Like, her name was Meanie because she was just mean in life, like to people, to her friends, to anybody. Like, she was just on go, okay? Like, once you got her there was no stopping her. So when she heard this lady going off on me, she was not having it. Okay, let's get back in the story. Meanie and this lady is going at it. This is a long ass red light, y'all. It's really not that long. Like, everything happens so fast, but it just felt like slow motion. So they're arguing, and the lady talking about she was going to pull in the plaza across the street and then come back over and address what the fuck just happened. And I'm, what is happening? Like, okay, well, let's go. I'm like, well, let's just walk to the next bus stop. You know, it's a ways away. By the time she parked, we'll probably be gone. You know, we could like dip some corners. We don't have nothing to do. Let's just get out of here. I wanted to dip as quickly as possible. Jabberjaw, he gonna side with his girl. You know what I'm saying? He's sticking by his woman. So he with whatever she with, and she was with whatever. And I'm just like, please, no, please don't do this. It's really not funny, but like, it's funny now, but it's really not funny. The lady really parked her car across the street, and that was concerning, because lady, you could have just drove away. Like, the light turned green, you could have just left and minded your business and went about your day. You really gonna park to fight some kids about to get on the bus? Who's lame here, us or you, doodle ass bitch? What are you doing? So whatever, she parked her car and she's coming across the street, and I'm still pleading to Meanie, like, we need to go. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, my anxiety is on 100. Like, let's just go. So Meanie like, nah, fuck that. She's just talking crazy. Like, and I'm just like, oh my God. So the lady come over, and I just don't even know how everything initiated. All I know is all of a sudden they are fighting. Meanie and this lady are fighting. I'm just like, what the fuck? Now I'm standing there paralyzed in young girl fear. What is happening? And like, you know, Jabberjaw, he's jumping in trying to separate it, like, get the fuck off her. Like because they're really going at it, like, dude, they rolling on the ground and shit. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is happening? Now, pause the story one more time. We're gonna pause the story. This is where it might have been my fault, because my friend is fighting a grown-ass adult. I probably should have jumped in and helped her. However, as we all know, I don't fight. So I did not. That's just something I did not do, and my anxiety was on. Clearly, it was on 100. I was paralyzed in fear. I do not like confrontation. I do not like what's happening here. Why are you fighting? After I already said I don't care. Why couldn't we just let it go? Let it go. Let it go. You know, this was a great Elsa moment, I feel like. Whatever. Back to the story, back to the stories. They're fighting. Like, it really felt like forever, but it was really fast. And then all of a sudden, she's like, oh, this bitch bit me. I'm like, she bit you?
He needs some milk.
What the fuck? Like, I'm really still standing there in shock. Like, she bit you? What? So the lady get up, like, Jabberjaw got them separated because, you know, Meanie got bit. Like, she's clearly not like fighting the lady no more. She's concerned about being bit. I don't even know where she got bit at. I just know she said she was bit. And the lady got up talking her shit or whatever and went back to her car or whatever the fuck. Now we're concerned about Meanie and what's going on. Where are you bit? What's happening? Y'all, this lady done took a whole, like, Apple, you know the Apple logo, that bite sign? Yeah, that type of bite out of my friend's hand. She was really trying to take that lady, like Mike Tyson bite her arm off, like, type vibe. Like, what the fuck, you weird ass, old ass bitch. That shit was so crazy. So now she's got a bite on her hand with real teeth marks in her fucking shit. And we're all concerned. Like, everybody's yelling at me. Now I'm really froze because please don't yell at me. I was already traumatized. Please don't yell at me more. I already feel bad. So now I don't know what happened after that because it's all really a blur. Like, each transition was such a blur. Like, from the transition to the fight, transition to now somehow we got in contact with her mother. So now her mother is there with us and now we're going to the ER. And the whole time everybody's asking me, like, why didn't you help? Why didn't you help? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I couldn't tell you to this day why I didn't jump in and help, honestly. Because looking back, talking about it now, I know that's what I should have done. My body couldn't make it. Okay, my body did not make the moves. I don't know why, it just didn't happen. Now everybody's mad at me and she's bit, but she was the one talking shit. I said let's go. I had the smart plan. I don't know. So yeah, y'all get down there in them comments and tell me what the fuck is up, because I really don't know whose fault it was. Now we're at the ER and shit, right? Because the story's not over. You thought the story was over. No. So now we're at the ER and shit. And everybody's asking me what happened and shit. She had to get stitches all up here. It was so crazy, bro. It looked so nasty. The fucking the whole time, like, bro, I feel like she held that in her heart. And that's another reason why we fell out. Because she's like, bitch, you let me fight this lady about you. And I get bit. And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, damn. There are crazy people in this world that will bite you in a fight that you didn't initiate, all because they're mad about some dumb shit. Like, what the fuck? We are astonished about two different things here. She's mad her friend didn't fight. I'm mad about society. Like, we really should have called the police and got that license plate and got that bitch arrested. That's what we should have did. While she want to fight in the street with some kids, we could have had that bitch fighting a case. You know, I know. Okay, I know. Listen. Say what you want, okay? I did what I did and it happened. And I was apologetic. I did say sorry. It healed up nicely. She was okay afterwards. I mean, Jabberjaw didn't do shit either. If we being real, he didn't do nothing either but break it up. Like, he could have whomped that lady a couple times. Like, why is it all on me? So much pressure. So much pressure. Anyways, that's the story, y'all. My friend got beat up. She got tore up a little bit. Because who the fuck bites somebody in a fight? Like, that's when I realized there are no rules in fighting. People just don't care about rules. I thought it was straight fisticuffs. No, you could do whatever. Like, y'all too badass for me. Fight a case, sis. Fight court, sis. Don't fight me. But, you know, if you like this story, you know, get up in them comments. Please tell me. Whose fault was it that she got beat up? Was it mine or was it hers? Please get in these comments and let me know. Like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and share it for a friend. It's not our fault, guys. It's not our fault. We are not aggressive people, and that just is what it is. It is what it is. Whatever. Until next time, I'm out.